Hi Pisces, welcome back to my channel. I'm doing your love reading for the next 2 weeks. Sorry, I don't know why I felt so difficult to get that out. So let's start. Your soulmates card, this is how you feel. So consider love in the deepest sense. Love so powerful that you will never be the same, regardless of how long your relationship lasts. Consider friendships and romantic bonds so compelling that they overwhelm you with gratitude or break you open so that you'll finally claim who you are meant to be. Even a companion animal reminds you that it is you who's being healed and rescued. Pay attention because you are in the presence of a soulmate. A soulmate come to guide you home to the real you. So you're in a situation where obviously you think this person is your soulmate, but not only that, it's kind of like you feel like this person has changed you drastically. And it could be that, you're with this person still and you're like, oh my god, I've changed so much since we started dating. Or it could be, and like they've helped change you, or it could be that you guys have gone through a breakup that has like absolutely changed who you are. Sometimes you just look at someone and you're like, I know this is the person for me and I know I'm never going to be the same after this relationship. So we have poised, and it says here, when you're confident and happy in your own skin, you are ready for deeper, more intimate relationships. You have nothing to prove right now. You are completely yourself and can handle anything. Love, friendships, and harmonious new connections are all present now or are coming in. You're ready to give and receive from the heart. This is a beautiful place to be. So your person is just sitting there waiting for you to come into their lives. If it's just a new person, it's like they're sitting there waiting for you. If it's a current person, it's kind of like, I'm in a good place right now. Let's like give and take equal love. Let me shower you with how I feel. And then we have, if it's an ex, it's like this person is kind of waiting to see what you do, but they are ready for some sort of connection with you. So let's see, the new moon in Libra, a new romantic cycle begins. It says give and take could well be the answer to whatever dilemma you're asking about. Compromise may be called for. It's time to start negotiating or even renegotiating. When the new moon in Libra comes up, there's a restart for you and someone else. A new relationship could be beginning, and if that's the case, the chances of this will be a healthy and well-balanced connection. In anything you do after pulling this card, doing it in pairs is advised, such as teaming up with someone in business or your personal life. Libra is the sign of relating, and this card suggests that whoever is at the heart of the issue you're addressing is someone who will be open to talking things through. Avoid being selfish. It won't get you anywhere at this time. Reach out to someone and let them know that you care. Feel more, think less. Marriage or engagement is on the cards. A legal matter will go your way, and pay attention to your appearance, but don't be all about appearances. So with the new romantic cycle begins, that's pretty much what it is. It's like if you're in a relationship, this is a whole new level for you guys. Like you guys might be moving on to the next level, like either, like I said, getting engaged, getting married, moving in together. It could be that if this is a new person, it's like taking things to the next step. If you've never been on a date before, it's going on that date. If you guys have been dating for a little while, maybe taking the step to actually make it exclusive, or maybe actually calling it a relationship, and then if it's your ex, it could be that this is a new cycle between the two of you, that maybe you guys will reconnect in some way. And then we have Dolphin Spirit, and it says this and that are true. So this is your advice. It says Dolphin Spirit, like her earthly manifestation, is a reminder of duality. As the dolphin is both mammal and sea creature, so too is Dolphin Spirit both this and that. Two truths coexist. The story you tell and another as well. The duality of life is present when we are suffering, for there is a blessing too, in the helpers that appear. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, I'm not being able to read now. Within clouds are silver linings. When we later reflect on what happened, we can see that a situation was both this and that, and a choice led to both joy and sorrow. No relationship is either all good or all bad, and people have qualities of both light and shadow. Focus on the positive, for light exists alongside the darkness. Dolphin Spirit calls for you to come up from below and enjoy a weightless moment in the sun as you dive in and out of this and then that, accepting and even enjoying the duality of life. Why not join Dolphin Spirit in acknowledging and affirming the blessings present in this moment? In all areas of your life, there are aspects of both this and that. Today you can celebrate this fact and recognize that the complexity and the beauty of the fabric of the universe. We are at a place now where your past self is still present as you move towards the new self you are becoming. Aspects of both selves are present, so even if you want to say goodbye to what was, you are required to find solace in this between time. Today is not a day to choose one over another either, but rather to accept things as they are without judgment or resistance. Even in matters of the heart, duality is present. Your next action will be obvious when you drop your bias and see things as a whole. So you could be in a situation right now where you're like, I need to make a decision, I don't know, and maybe more focused on the negative of that side of things. And it's kind of saying wherever there's a negative, there's always a positive to balance things out. Likewise, the other way around, there's positives and negatives of everything. People have good sides and bad sides. And it's kind of just like understanding that and being like, okay, well, that's true. Like, I have a good side, I have a bad side. This person has a good side, they have a bad side. Like, I need to accept who I once was before this person came into my life and who I am now. So, let's see. What does the tarot have to say for Pisces? Okay, so I want to see what are your feelings, their feelings, the situation, the obstacles and blockages, their next actions, and the outcome and the overall energy. So we have your feelings, the Nine of Wands. We have their feelings, the Page of Swords. We have the King of Wands as the situation. We have the Two of Cups as the obstacles and blockages. We have the Seven of Pentacles as their next actions. And we have the Magician as the outcome. Overall energy, we have the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so both of you want an equal relationship where there's equal parts giving and equal parts taking, right? With the Six of Pentacles, this is all about the balance. So you both want to find balance within this connection. You could feel like you need more help from them. You could also feel like maybe you just need more of their time, of their effort. Whatever that is, you kind of like, can you just give to me how I've given to you? That's the energy that you want. Can you treat me how I've been treating you? Like, that's what you want. Then we have the Nine of Wands as your feelings. So you're feeling like you've been hurt, possibly by this person, possibly by someone else. And you've built up this guard or this wall to try and protect yourself in some way. You could even be feeling like a little bit defensive at this time, but you do want to kind of persevere and keep going, because you know that, like, you know, you've come so far with this relationship, why give up now type of energy? Or you've come so far with like trying to get into a new relationship, like why would you give up now? Because you're feeling like a little bit guarded. So that's the feelings that you're in. The feelings that your person is in is that they're wanting to kind of speak to you. They could be spying on you right now, but they are wanting to kind of gain some sort of insight when it comes to you guys. So they might be looking at your social media to kind of gain some knowledge about you, of where you're at or how you're feeling. Or they could be asking mutual friends or just people in general that you know, like, you know, how's Pisces doing? What do I need to know? You know, that type of thing. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. The situation then, this is Leo energy here, but also Sagittarius and Aries. So with the King of Wands, the situation is that firstly, you guys are highly attracted to each other. But secondly, someone wants to take action towards you, right? They're dedicated, they're driven, and they're coming for you, like coming in hot type of thing. But also, it's not just like the Knight of Wands, it's not like in and out but non-committal. The King of Wands knows what he wants, right? There's no question about it, and they want to come towards you. Two of Cups being the obstacle, the blockages, is that there could have been issues with could be issues with like an unbalance in the relationship. Maybe one of you feel like this relationship is one-sided, and it's kind of like you're like, well, I want this with you. I do feel like you're my soulmate, because the Two of Cups is also a soulmate card, and I do want an equal partnership with you, but I don't feel like you're giving me what I'm giving you, and it needs to be equal is what you want. The Seven of Pentacles here is their next actions is that they do want to put an effort into this connection. Now, there is a requirement for patience here, so they could be working very slowly, but they could also be feeling like, okay, well, if I put an effort to this, am I actually going to get, you know, a good relationship with Pisces, or is it just going to be a waste of time? So they are thinking about that, but they are still committed to trying to put an effort to see, will this relationship grow or grow in a better direction. And then we have the Magician here as the outcome. So whatever you've manifested in, that's what's going to happen. There will be action taken in this relationship, whether it's on your side or their side, I'm not too sure. But the Magician is about, it does look like it is, could be on their side, but the Magician is about, you know, you having all the tools that you need to create something in your life, and you need to use those tools now. Start taking action. Okay, so let's see. So I want to see, what is the Nine of Wands? Tower. Okay, so you could be feeling very kind of chaotic at this time towards this person. Maybe there was something that unexpected that happened between the two of yourself. I feel like maybe you even shocked yourself in some way with the Tower and the Nine of Wands. Like maybe you've shocked yourself of wanting to keep going in this relationship because of how you've been hurt in the past. Or you could be quite shocked with how you've just recently become so guarded and defensive, and like not being able to open up or let your walls down. I do see that you do want to plan something with this person in the future. Like you do see a future with them, but it's kind of like you're waiting for something before you can move forward. Like you feel like you need to be patient towards this person, for whatever reason. Maybe you're waiting on them to make a move. So what's the Page of Swords? We have the Empress. They love you and care for you a lot, like a lot. They see you as someone who's their divine counterpart. They also see you as a soulmate, with the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. They do want a very balanced connection with you, because they see you as someone who is complete marriage material, someone who they could go the distance with. They do want to nurture this relationship, and they have gained insight on that. Okay, so what's the King of Wands? We have the King of Cups. Wow. So not only is there desire and attraction and passion in this relationship, there's also deep emotional feelings for each other, love. There is devotion and kindness. Like this person loves you and is highly attracted to you. Like, could you ask for anything more? But maybe there's some sort of disagreements or arguments that's going on between you at this time. There could be a bit of drama going on. I don't know if that's with you or with other people, like between you two or with other people, because there are two people here. It could even be like a same-sex connection, or it could be that, you know, that there's just two dualities, right? So this and that are true. So they can be this person who's fiery and like driven and desires you and all of that stuff, but then they can also be this like sweet, I love you so much, like come here to me, you know, like that type of energy. Or maybe one of you is more focused on passion and the other one's more focused on emotions. So what's the Two of Cups? The Moon. Okay, so you guys could not be talking to each other at this time, or it could just be that there's a lot of emotions going on at this time and fears that are getting involved in this relationship, and that's causing issues in the relationship. Now, is that a fear of a relationship being one-sided? Is that a fear that if you give too much, they won't give back? Or is what are those fears? And the fears are on both sides. It's not only on your side, it's also on theirs. Bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Pentacles. You guys need to work together to kind of build this connection up. You guys need to kind of value each other and make sure that you kind of like put into it the same amount of work that you would want them to put into it. So it's not about what are you putting in, I'm going to put in that effort. It's kind of like, what do I want out of the situation? Let me put in the effort towards that. So let's see, what's the Seven of Pentacles? Ten of Wands in the reverse. They want to drop the burdens. They want to kind of let go of any sort of like issues between the two of you, and they literally want to come forward towards you and have some sort of like clean slate. and put an effort towards it. Two of Pentacles, they could still be kind of weighing the pros and cons of what this would mean, but they are, and there could be a lot of like, how do I say, like too much on their plate right now. And that's why they're kind of like, I need to kind of make a decision of what I'm going to do here, because I need to decide to kind of drop something to be able to come towards Pisces. So what's the Magician? And it could be work, or it could just be like responsibilities in some way. Like, I don't think it's another person, it's some sort of responsibility. So the Three of Cups. So I do see you guys getting together, like celebrating something, reuniting if you guys are in separation. This is about having fun together, maybe going for drinks, or like meeting up at an event or a party or a gathering of some sort. There might be more people involved here that are at this gathering, but I do feel like you're manifesting having a good time with this person and just getting back to the fun times. Seven of Wands is like, you know, usually about standing up for yourself or trying to defend yourself because things are maybe a bit unfair. I feel like you can let go of this energy and you can just manifest in good times and reconnection with the two of you instead of in this defensive energy, because any sort of resistance is going to delay this even further. So let's see, for Pisces, so I want to see what is Pisces' feelings towards their person. We have trapped, stuck, tied down, and captive. I feel like you think like this, like you're, excuse, like I don't want to say the word, like you're effed, basically. You're like, I'm effed. Like I am so tied into the situation, like devoted to this person. Like, how am I ever gonna kind of get out of this situation? Like, how am I gonna ever move forward in some way? You could just be feeling trapped in a cycle that you guys are in at the moment, and you're like, how do we ever get out of this? But the new cycle is beginning. It shows right here. Okay. So your person's feelings: open heart, receptive, empathy, and vulnerable. The Empress, they're coming towards you with an open heart. They are receptive. They want this to work out, and they want to see if you guys can do this. Then longing, craving, aching, and wanting. They do long for you. They want you. They miss you if you guys aren't talking, or, you know, it's kind of like this. I love Pisces, or I really like Pisces a lot, and I just want to kind of come towards them and have an open heart and see where this goes. So what's the outcome? Ecstasy, chasing thrills, excitement, and a good time. So it's fun. This is the Three of Cups. It's like, let's go out and have fun together. Let's have that excitement again. Obsession, infatuation, adoration, and addiction. I think you guys have got the best outcome so far. It's like, yeah, let's have a good time together. Let's, like, this is so Pisces as well. Like, let's just be obsessed with each other and like cuddle, and I'm addicted to you. Like, it's like that type of thing. That's why I was getting with this trapped. I was like, I feel like you're like, I'm effed. Like, how am I ever going to let this person go? Or like, how am I going to be by myself ever after this, you know? That type of energy. Okay, but still feeling very guarded. Okay, so what does Pisces need to know for their love life? Okay, we have new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings, and I am getting a lot of it that this is a new love reading, or just renewed love with your person. So let's see what else. We have children. Your love life is being affected by children. So that could be that you either have children together or each separately, or one of you has children, and like maybe there's not enough time for date night. Or it could also be that like you're very focused on wanting to have children, so you're kind of planning for the person that you're going to be with for that, and you're like wondering, like, is this the person that I'm gonna have those kids with? Like, it could be that someone's acting childish. So we have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So you do have attraction between the two of you with the King of Wands there, but also it's kind of like putting that energy into yourself and being like, I am hot to trot. I can do, you know, whatever I want, and I know that the right person is going to come in for me. That's not about being selfish. It's just about like being able to enjoy your time and like worry about what you want right now. And then we have past life relationship. You've known each other before, so this could be a past life relationship. Maybe you've done this over and over again in many different lifetimes. Okay, so let's see for Pisces. What did Pisces person say? This is usually for someone in separation. I hope that you can forgive me one day. Okay, maybe you just had a fight. We have I love you unconditionally with that King of Cups, and we have I'll wait for a sign from you. So bottom of the deck we have I want to tell you how I feel. So that is what I have for you, Pisces. Please do like the video. I really would appreciate it. It only takes a second and it really helps the channel grow. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys again either next week for your general messages or the following week for your love reading again. Take care.